Hi friend, welcome back to our channel. Today I am doing my final update before the finale of my project Use It Up for 2021. I've made some really great headway. I'm feeling really ambitious, so I've brought in a bunch of new products and we're just gonna go ahead and see if in the next month how many of these I can finish off. As always, I will begin with the items that I have used up since the last update. So we'll start with the obvious one. I finished up my Tree Hut Banana Muffin Shea Sugar Scrub. It was such a pleasure to melt this. Such a good scent. If I came across it again, I would most definitely buy another one. It's a great fall scent. And it's one of those things where you have to really love bakery. You have to really love banana bread because it's like you're basically rubbing yourself with banana bread batter, and that is magical. It was a great experience. It's a great exfoliant. Really have been taken by storm with the Tree Hut scrubs because they are truly abrasive, and I'm someone who likes a harsh scrub, and this is just harsh enough. So I was really happy to use this up completely, which means that I immediately moved over to my pink champagne, and when you know it, I used it up. This I knew wouldn't last me very long. These are the small trials. I bought a set of 3 that was basically their winter collection. Had I smelled these in stores, I probably would have gone with just buying a full size of this one because it was my favorite of the 3 scents. I wouldn't consider it a winter type of scent. It really just is like a florally type of champagne note. Like, it's a really yummy scent. So I clamored to use this up with no problems. So 2 scrubs out the door, and one of these scrubs I've had for less than a month, which is just amazing to have already used up completely. Also finished up a body cream. It was the Fortune Cookie Soap Zero Whipped Cream. This is my favorite type of texture that they do. It is definitely a thicker type of cream, so it's really meant to be applied at night. This is a true like fall type of spice note to it. Like, it's like a bakery spice note. I like it a lot. I have a second one of these, which I'm sure I will work through this winter. I love these lotion products in tubs, so I can just scoop my little hands in there and get just the right amount that I want. This stuff is great. Happy that I managed to work through yet another body cream in my collection. Then I have a shower gel. I worked really hard to finish off the Sugared Cherry Crisp Shower Gel. I was here at the last update and managed to work my way through it. It's one of those scents, I really do like it on cold. It's basically like a cherry vanilla. That's how I would describe this. It was so lovely, different for my collection. Happy to have gotten a one and done from it. And this was not that old either. I bought this at the summer semi-annual sale this year, and I've already used it up, which just feels super amazing. Again, not one that I'll probably rebuy, but it was fun to have while I had it this fall. Very fall appropriate scent. Final item that got used up was my leave-in conditioner Fortune Cookie Soap in the scent Unlocked. With the purple bottle, it was hard to see, but I was here at the last update. This I've been using as a spray before flat ironing my hair. Didn't love the scent of it, but managed to get it used off, which is awesome because I now no longer have any of these in the hoarding closet. And if you have followed the hoarding closet like series for quite some time, you'll know that those types of hair products have lingered for a long, long time. I haven't really been buying them. I just have had them in ways that I'm trying to figure out how to use them, and using this as a heat protectant worked out really well. I'm somebody who has thick, coarse hair, so I think my hair can handle it. If you had thinner hair, this wouldn't work in that way, but got the job done. Happy to have finished off yet another product in my collection. So now we can talk products that are still being worked on. I have my other leave-in conditioner, which is Happy Trail. I was here when I first brought it in, and now I'm down to here. Not a ton of usage, but I managed to finish off Unlocked first and then came in for this. This scent is lovely, very happy to have it. And I don't think it'll be finished off by the end of the year, but definitely something that'll get finished off this winter, which is awesome because then I'll have no more leave-in conditioners in my collection at all, which is phenomenal. Also at the last update, I pulled in a new shower gel. This was the Snowflakes in Cashmere. This is like an every year. I tend to either have this as a body cream or a shower gel. I came into the project with this much use and now I'm down to here. I've really been evenly working through this and the current one that I pulled in. So happy to see the progress of this. I really focused more on Cherry Sugared Crisp. And then once that was done, I came back over to this one. It is such a beautiful winter scent. So I'm really, really happy I'm using it right now. Guess what? Still have this mask. I really am just not masking right now. It is one of those things where my schedule has been so crazy that I haven't really had a lot of time at night to like sit and decompress and do masks like I typically would do. So I still have this. I also haven't cracked into my Kiehl's Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. I just haven't felt the need to dig into it. I do think treatment masks are important though, so I want to bring it back into my life. And I did a couple of times use my To All a Good Night Jelly Sleep Mask. I don't know what's going on with this. It leaves my skin feeling like more tingly than it does moisturized. I don't know. I'm going to try it a few more times. It may just be that I don't particularly get along with this product. I don't remember that happening the couple of times I used it last spring. I don't know. So I'm going to pay attention to it. It might end up getting thrown away by the time we come to the next update if it doesn't gel with my skin, but I have other moisturizing masks to replace it with if that is the case. Last item that I've been working on consistently is my Too Cool for School Egg Mellow Body Butter. I've got healthy progress in here. This tub does not feel very heavy. I love the scent of this. It's so nice. It's such a lovely texture. Like, I just could go on and on about how great this product is. I'm sure it'll get finished off, even with me switching on and off between this and something else. I just love it. And I do apply a lot of it when I apply it. You don't need to, but I just can't help myself. The texture is so pleasant. So I'm really happy that I'm spoiling myself with this right now. Okay, so now let's talk about the last items that I'm gonna bring in for this year in hopes that I can get them all finished off before the year is over. I have another body butter. It is my Soap and Glory The Righteous Butter, which is in their classic rose scent. I haven't used it a ton, but I'm gonna switch off between the two that I have. This is a super strong scent. So if you don't like, one, rose, don't touch this. And two, if you don't like really strong scents, this is not for you either. But I love both, so this works so well for me. I really feel like I can get these both finished off. I thought about bringing in my other Zero body cream, but I have enough variety in the collection and I will be able to get through, I think, all of them this winter that I figured why put yourself through back-to-back scents when you don't have to. So definitely looking forward to using this the rest of the month. I also wanted to bring in masks, which not the kind of mask you're thinking of. I wanted to bring in hand and foot masks because my hands and my feet are real dry real early this year, and I want to make it a priority to use these. It isn't that difficult to slip these on after taking a shower, so I figured by putting them into the challenge, I'm more likely to stick to it. So I tried to pull variety. I have more than what I'm going to show you for the challenge, but I wanted to pull some variety for the challenge. So I have some from Sephora, which is my kind of go-to place to get hand and foot masks. I have 3 Sephora hand masks. They are the Mango, the Macadamia, and the Rose scents. I also have one of their foot masks from last winter. It is the almond foot mask and like their fun Christmassy packaging. These were actually sold out this year when I went to go buy some for the 15% off VIB sale, which is disappointing, but probably don't need them. Oh, I also have the cactus foot from Sephora as well. Then from 3 different brands, I have the Nourish Your Little Piggies Miracle Foot Mask from Danielle Creations. Also have a Holler and Glow Avo Good Day foot mask. And then from Olay, I came across this at Target recently. This is a Olay hand mask. So hoping to use as many of these as I can, if not all of them. If I'm using them like twice a week, twice for my feet, twice for my hands, I should be able to get through this pretty bulky pile and be able to report my findings on if any of them are more superior than others. They don't vary that much in price. I feel like $5 tends to be the average price for most hand or foot masks. I'm gonna bring in 2 scrubs. I'm bringing in a recent purchase that I just couldn't not do. The Soap & Glory Smoothie Star Breakfast Scrub. Oh, I've already dug into it. This is pancakes, maple pancakes. It's a similar experience to banana walnut bread from Tree Hut. You have to really love the idea of a batter being your scrub. God, this is gonna be my 4th or 5th one of these. I blow through these really fast. They're definitely great. And so I figured I probably could get through this before the month was over. So I brought another one of my small Tree Hut ones. This is Sugar Plum Berries. Not my favorite. Had I smelled the trio in person, I wouldn't have bought it, simply to not have to use this. Meh, it's fine. It's like a generic berry candy scent. I don't know. Gonna use it, not gonna love it, but it's a good quality scrub. Just don't love the smell of it, and I'm a very sensory-based person, so hopefully we'll get both of these used up. Needed to also bring in another shower gel because variety is the spice of life. So I'm pulling in one of the final fall ones that I have, which is Toasted Praline and Pear. This is from 2019. It took me a while to get my hands on this during a semi-annual sale. I have used it a little bit, so I have a starting mark on here. It's basically a caramel pear scent, which I like. Big fan of pears. Pears and plums, I think, are super underrated in the body care world, and they are both beautiful scents. So switching on and off between these two has been so lovely because they both have that like vanilla sweetness undertone to them, which I really like, and they're both really pleasant for this time of year. So really happy to be using that right now. And to wrap all this up, the other item I'm bringing in is a hair oil. Haven't done that in a long time. And I'm gonna use this hair oil as a hair mask. It's the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Oil Camellia and Sunflower Oils, deep nourishment for silky softness and luxurious shine. When I was researching how to use hair oil as a hair mask, this product actually came up from L'Oreal's website, and they talked about how you could use this in that way. I've been using this as just a standalone hair oil outside of the shower post washing my hair, and I actually have some serums that I want to use in place of a hair oil for that previously discussed purpose, and so I figured I could try this as a hair mask. This is old. I mean, it claims that it's new, and it's no longer new. I've had it for some time, but hair oils take a long time to use. And if it delays me buying a hair mask and gets me to use up this while also using up serum, like it just gives me a nice domino effect of hair products that I'm getting use out of, which, I mean, it helps whittle down that part of my hoarding closet that's plagued me for quite some time. So I would be surprised if this gets used off by the time the year is over, but I at least want to see if using it as a hair mask, one, I like the effects of it. I used a Fortune Cookie soap one and I like that, so probably will like the effects of it. And two, how quickly I can move through it, because this is about like 6 months worth of usage that you see up here as a hair oil. So at that rate, I'll have this for like 3 more years, and I just can't be having that. So there you have it. This was my last update. The next time you see me talk about my Project Use It Up, it will be the finale. Hopefully I will have tons of these products finished off. If not, dare I say all of them, which would be ridiculous, but one can only hope and dream. This project I feel like has been uber successful this year, so I'm looking forward to being able to share my collective findings by the end of the year. But as always, thank you for being here, my friend, and I will talk to you in my next video real soon. Bye.